Hey guys, what is going on? You may have been noticing if you've been playing the Dust House playlist recently that there's a little bit of degeneracy going on. Every single person in that playlist is basically now running around everywhere with a shotgun, as people do learn that the shotguns are they're pretty good in this game. There's some attachments on these things that make them absolutely broken, but we are taking a look at the Combat Shotgun first here today, and I believe this is probably one of the best shotguns we've ever seen in Call of Duty. I think you get like a one-shot kill distance of about 30 meters if you get the right attachments on this thing, and this is absolutely broken with the Combat Shotgun. We haven't even leveled this thing up all the way, but it is still a ridiculously powerful weapon. So just before we do get into it here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. I do very much appreciate it, and it really does help me out. Because we are still looking for 6,000 subscribers very soon, hopefully, so if you could help me achieve that goal, that would be absolutely massive. So let's talk Combat Shotgun here. This might be the most powerful shotgun we've ever seen in Call of Duty. So if you're looking at this particular shotgun, you might have noticed a pretty goofy attachment. There's a scope on this thing, and that is for good reason, and no, it's not because we are aiming down sight all the time. But I feel like our secondary is actually quite important here, and that is the Combat Shield. And that is, of course, enabled to us by Overkill. But the Combat Shield basically does protect you from the back, allows you to take a couple of bullets, and also if you are feeling particularly annoying, you can basically just pull it out and then just sort of stand in front of people and sort of scope out where you're trying to move to before you rush out into the open. Our perks are, of course, Ninja as well for keeping our footprints nice and silent when we are moving around, which is very, very important. Then we do grab the perk 2, which is Forward Intel. Gives us a larger minimap here, as well as the diamonds on the respawn locations of the enemies, which is again very, very powerful. One of the most powerful perks we've ever seen. And of course, perk 3, as we mentioned, which is Overkill, because we do want 2 primaries here. So we didn't just have a riot shield, which is so degenerative, man. I just hate how goofy this thing is. But you got to run it at the moment. Anyway, we do have in the lethal slot, we're actually taking the Molotov cocktail, but any number of these options are able to be chosen here. They're all fantastic in my own opinion. Then in the tactical slot, we're still running that stim shot, mostly because we do want to be able to just sort of get that extra help when we do take some damage. But a smoke grenade is also a very powerful tool if you are playing at long range maps, just to block off those longer lines of sight. So our attachments on the Combat Shotgun, I basically threw on a double XP token and jumped in the Dust House playlist and was an absolute degenerate, man. Like, this thing is so goofy here. Our attachments do start off with the M97 full choke though, and that does give us a +1 to our tighter pellet spread, meaning our pellets are a lot closer together when we do fire this thing. A very simple attachment, and this is one of the first ones that you do unlock. Then we have the sawed off barrel. Now, this does give us a wider pellet spread, an increase to our movement speed, and an increase to our damage, which is a nice little boost as well. But again, there is a number of different options that you can take with, including the Framble number 3 barrel. This does increase our hipfire accuracy, our recoil recovery, and our hipfire recoil recovery. So this is a nice option as well, and you can pretty much pick and choose one of these 2 options here. Then in the optics slot, as I said, we do have a scope on this thing, and that is of course for +2 to recoil control and +2 to accuracy. I'm not sure if this really does anything, but I've seen a lot of people running around on this with their shotgun class setups. So a nice little boost here just to recoil control and a little bit of accuracy as well. In the stock slot, we do have the CGC3M adjustable one for 2 to our hipfire accuracy, 1 to our aim walking movement speed, 1 to our aim down sight speed, and 1 to our sprint to fire speed. But I also feel like the wire one is pretty decent as well, and even the wire custom for just a +2 to our hipfire accuracy is also a good option as well. So any of these 3 available top ones are the ones that I would go with here. In the underbarrel slot, we do have the smelly pistol grip, the SMLE pistol grip here for +2 to our sprint to fire speed, as well as +1 to our hipfire accuracy. Moving on, we do have the 16 gauge 10 round drums just to give us the most amount of shells to fire here. There's also a case to be made for the 12 gauge 5 round tube, of course, as well, for an increase to our bullet velocity, our range, our bullet penetration, as well as our damage range, which is very, very interesting here. Then the ammo type. This is probably the most important attachment on this thing. Basically, it does take a little while to unlock the Buck and Slug, but as you can probably tell, we do still have some buckshot with this thing, as well as a slug round, which is very, very important. As far as I can tell, the slug does fire pretty accurately here, mostly in the center of your screen. So if you do want to be a little bit more accurate here, you can still get those slugs on target, as well as doing extra damage to sort of a larger area. So Buck and Slug is probably the best combination. You get a decent amount of damage range, as well as sort of that inaccuracy that you get from regular pellets. Then in the rear grip, we do have the fabric grip, a very simple one here for aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and hip fire recoil recovery. But there is also a case to be made for the pine tar grip, which actually does give us 2 to our recoil control, as well as +1 to our hip fire accuracy. This is a choice that you can make for yourself. In the proficiency slot, we do actually have momentum here for movement speed after kills, which is a really nice stacking boost here for being able to sprint around the map quite quickly. But Frenzy is also a good option as well, just to get that immediate health regeneration after you do get a kill. And then we round this off with, I guess, fully loaded or quick. Either of these 2 options are very, very powerful. If you want more shells, fully loaded. But if you want to move a little bit faster, quick is also good. Okay, so this isn't really the map that I wanted to play with a shotgun, as it's pretty open in the middle. But if you get towards the sides, you can sort of find a little bit of a decent decent area for yourself to play the game in. As you can see, we do have this stupid sight on. We are actually not going to be using that too much at all, really. Which is a good thing, because, I mean, aiming down sight with the Buck and Slug thing does actually take about half an hour. So it is pretty slow. So essentially, all we have to do is get near people, and then left click or press right trigger, and then people die. Make people the sads with this, because the shotguns in this game are very strong with attachments. Like, ooh, I'm a little disappointed we didn't get that guy, but we probably didn't deserve to get that kill there, as we weren't really, like, I wouldn't say we're actually trying that hard. But because we do have the scope, we can actually take advantage of this slug shotgun very nicely here as well. See, like, see? I'm not just saying. I'm just saying the shotguns are pretty good in this game. They're pretty good. Alright, we're just gonna... Oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough. Didn't see that guy coming. We are going to try and push towards the close range areas of this map. As you could probably expect, that is where we can be most effective here. We're just going to light that area up with... no, we are going towards one of the more open areas of the map. So we've got to be a little bit tricky here. See if we get a nice pick with a slug. Nope, we missed. Oh, we weren't far away though. I'm pretty confident we would have got that kill, but we are actually going to do what I said we were going to do and try and move around the other side of the map. Try and move through these tunnels and stuff here, try and get all the way around, because this is where we can be most effective here. See, like, yeah, the shotguns, man. When you unlock some attachments for the shoot, can we get him? We tagged him. There's just a... That actually is ringing in my ears still. I think I might be deaf. Am I deaf now? Yeah, we missed him, but they are mad. They are mad about that. Like, I knew I was going to do well. I knew I was going to be quite effective with this on this map, but I didn't realize I was going to be this effective. Like, I feel kind of gross right now. Like, oh my god, we actually got that guy? Yo. This is pretty yucky. Remember how I was talking about this being degenerative? Remember how I was talking about this being not so good for the game on Dust House? Well, it's pretty much the same on this too. Because, yeah, this is pretty good, I would say. I would say the shotguns in this game are quite good. And there's like a fully auto, or like it's like a semi-auto, fully auto thing. There's also one that does automatic-y stuff as well. Let's be a little aggressive here. I mean, we do have a shotgun after all. If we can't be aggressive with a shot... Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm not sure I still feel good about putting this onto YouTube. I mean, adding more of this to the game is probably not a good thing. Like, letting more people see this is probably not a good thing for the health of the game. But I mean, I figure a lot of the guns are going to be very, very strong once you unlock a lot of the attachments for them. I think that is just the way it's going to be in this game. So I guess if they make everything broken, is anything really going to be broken? Ooh, I tagged him. I just don't think I had the center of the pellet in the middle of his dome, because I would have probably got that guy if it was in the right spot. Oh boy, we are taking some heat here. This is a pretty tough spot. This is a very bad, yeah. Oh, we got the shield though. The shield is doing some work here. That's why you take a riot shield, boys. Look at this. Come on. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. This is... I guess I deserve that. Again, I just want to play in these really close quarters engagements because, I mean, it's just like pretty fun. Especially on something like Dust House as well. We're actually going to push up a little bit here. Be a touch more aggressive, try and get on this side of the map. Because, I mean, there's probably going to be a little bit more close range action over here. Hopefully. Because the enemies typically are going to be coming towards us. And maybe we can get some hits with the slugs. I think that's a little far-fetched. That's a little bit too far away, I think. But yeah, if every weapon's in the game's broken, is any weapon in the game really broken? That's a head-scratcher. But yeah, I feel like this kind of stuff, just having a ridiculously fast TTK in this game with just like heaps heaps of 2-shot kills, and like shotguns that can kill you from 30 meters away probably isn't healthy for the overall health of the game. Like, that's kinda not the best. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a little negative, but I mean, yeah, this is pretty stupid. What we're doing right now is pretty unintelligent. What? He's up the top. Can we get him? I don't think he's there anymore. Combat shotgun. How I do love you. We'll get this guy as well. Oh, rude. Rude. That's fine. We'll hit that reload. We're just going to try and stop people from coming towards us here with our busted shotgun sniper hybrid. Okay, peek me. Oh, that's fine. That's alright. If he comes in here, he is toast. So, get him on that wide peek. Alright, we're going to call in... Oh, get under the thing. We're going to call in the glide bomb here and hopefully get some kills. Yes? Yes? No? Okay, that's good. Yeah, great. Great timing, boys. Awesome timing with that one. Alright, let's get over here, because kill time. Ooh, that little dip. The little dip stopped me from actually getting a kill there, because I was worried about, like, mantling. Pick that in there. Okay, we tagged it, but we won. So, 29 kills. No time in the objective, but not too many deaths. That's pretty effective there on not the most close range map in the game. So, yeah, the Combat Shotgun... it's pretty good here. So as you saw there, guys, the Combat Shotgun is a ridiculously powerful weapon in this game. We didn't even have to jump into Dust House to show off how strong it is, because that is just like an absolute scum hole at the moment. It's bad in there, but you can level up weapons very quickly. But again, thank you very much for watching this one. I do massively appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on if this did help you out, showing off just how powerful the Combat Shotgun is. And if you do want to help get us to 6,000 subscribers, hopefully very soon, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because it really does mean an awful lot to me. So thank you again for watching this one, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye!